fighter pilots looked inside. Passengers were slumped, motionless. But one man was still fighting. 2005, Grammatiko, Greece. It began as an ordinary August morning when Helios Airways Flight 522 lifted from the runway in Cyprus, bound for Athens. Families, holidaymakers, and crew settled in for a short flight across the Aegean. But above the sunlit coast, something went wrong. Something silent, invisible, and deadly. Not long after takeoff, the pressurization system failed. The air thinned, oxygen masks dangled, but most passengers never stirred. Within minutes, the cabin became a tomb in the sky, dozens of lives slipping into unconsciousness as the jet continued on autopilot. Witnesses on the ground reported hearing the roar of engines high above, the aircraft tracing a ghostly path across the morning sky. 2 Greek fighter jets scrambled to intercept. Their pilots approached and saw something they would never forget. Passengers slumped motionless, masks hanging useless. But in the cockpit, a figure stirred. A young flight attendant, Andreas Prodromou, had fought against time itself. With portable oxygen keeping him awake, he had clawed his way into the flight deck, trying desperately to save everyone. From the window, he waved at the fighter pilots, a silent cry for help. Moments later, the engines flamed out. The plane spiraled into the hills near Grammatiko, and silence fell. Yet for locals, silence did not last. Hikers wandering the rocky slopes after the wreckage was cleared spoke of strange voices carried by the wind, soft whispers in foreign tongues, sometimes rising into panicked cries. Shepherds swore they heard the sound of jet engines overhead on clear, empty nights. Others claimed to glimpse figures dressed in blue uniforms or holiday clothes drifting among the olive trees, faces pale, eyes vacant, fading as quickly as they appeared. What unnerved many was the timing. These visions came most often in August, around the anniversary of the crash. Priests were called to bless the site, but still the stories continued. Some believed the spirits were not lost passengers, but echoes of the flight itself, replaying its final moments, trapped in an endless loop of descent. The chilling twist came years later, when investigators confirmed what had happened in those final minutes. Andreas, the attendant, had managed to send a Mayday call, his last words garbled but clear enough. Mayday. Fuel. He had been alive, fighting right until the end. Locals now whisper that it is not dozens of restless spirits that haunt Grammatiko, but one, Andreas himself, not bound by terror, but by devotion. They say his presence lingers to guide the others, leading them through the olive groves, keeping the memory of their final flight from fading into silence. Because some tragedies do not end in fire. Some take to the air again and again, replayed by the voices of the lost. And over the hills of Grammatiko, the ghost of a flight still searches for its runway.